everybody! My name is Heather, aka Alia. Alrighty everybody, welcome back to Mythological Monday. Today is episode 3, and today is going to be about Irish mythology. So just as a disclaimer, prerequisite, this episode, so it's going to be about overall Irish mythology, so it is a combination of Celtic and Gaelic mythology. So when I was looking for, when I was doing the research for this episode and for my book in general, Cell Count, June 1st, it was really hard to find sources that specifically said either Celtic or Gaelic. A lot of times they just said Irish, that it was about Irish mythology overall, and so they weren't really super specific about which type of mythology, and so that's why it is actually just a combination. Okay, so let's get right into it. So in Irish mythology, there's not a specific belief about the creation of the world. There are a few more popular beliefs, one of which is that the earth and the heavens were created by giants, who are believed to be the original ancient gods. Another belief is that the first primordial god created the earth and the heavens from a melody played by his breath. And then another belief is that it was just the earth that existed. The earth existed, but there was no life on it, so it was just the land and the sea of the earth. And when the land and the sea met, Ioka was born, and she gave birth to Cernunnos, and together they created more gods. So the gods were lonely, with no one to worship them, no one to command. So Ioka created man from the wood of a tree, and she also created the giants from the bark of a tree that she threw into the sea. So now to get into the gods. So I already mentioned Ioka, who is known as the creator goddess, and then Cernunnos, I'm gonna mispronounce it, I'm sorry. And he is the god of the wild. And then some other gods and goddesses were Danu, the mother goddess, Angus, the god of poetry and love, Lugh, something like that, the god of nobility and intelligence, Selig, the goddess of winter, Bridget, the goddess of fertility, Ceridwen, the goddess of inspiration, and so on and so forth. And then some of the Irish beliefs are that, so one of the really popular ones that you may have heard of is Came, which is an invisible circle of protection that one draws around oneself, and yeah, it just protects you. And then another is some of the supernatural creatures. So there's the Banshee, who is a popularly known creature. So the Banshee is just a woman, the Banshee looks like a woman, but they're not human. And they wander and they feed off the pain and negative energy of humans. They're very known for their loud, shrill, like painful screams. There's also the Conroy, that is like a big dog-like creature, and it protects the children, it protects the wounded, and it protects people who are lost. And another one is the Fuka. And so what it does is it tricks travelers. So it'll be like, hey, let me give you a ride, or like, hop on my back, I'll give you a ride to your destination or whatever, and it tricks the travelers into getting on its back, and then it will just go off, and then it will dump the travelers head first in just a random place. So it basically gets people lost. Yeah, so that's kind of what I have prepared for my like introduction and overview of Irish mythology. Like I said, it's a combination of Celtic and Gaelic mythology. So yeah, I know this is a shorter video. Like I said, it was kind of difficult to find good, like, credible sources for this. I did find a lot that had like information that was contradicting to each other, and so I was like, well, I don't want to include it if I don't know whether or not it's accurate. So I did my best. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of an introduction to Irish mythology. It is one of the major mythologies that is present in my upcoming book, Self-Help. Like I said in the beginning, out June 1st. I'm so excited for it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, it's got me emotional, guys. I was writing, so I have like a strict writing schedule for it. It's hard to be strict, but like with due dates and stuff for like sending different parts off to my editor, because it is a little bit of a longer book than I've written before, and it's kind of intense. But so I was writing a part that was due on Saturday, and I literally, like, I was writing it and I was crying. Like, oh guys, I get so invested in my books. Like, oh my god. I was literally just like bawling and writing it. Like, that's how you know it's gonna be good. It's gonna get to your soul, your heart. Or if it doesn't, then just like fake cry, please, because it really got to mine. Just like pretend that it gets to you if it doesn't get to you. I don't know how it wouldn't get to you, but I'm more emotionally invested, so we'll see. But either way, I really hope that you guys are gonna like it. I love it. It's my favorite book I've ever written so far. I'm so excited. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Monday for episode 4.